Now that we have some states, we are in need of show some information or text in the screen. And with Babylon, we can do that with an advanced texture. So, but in order to make that happen, we have to add a new element. We need to import this, the GUI from Babylon. And I need to create that advanced texture to show text in the screen. So let me show you how. We need to create an object. We need to add the advanced dynamic texture, this one, and create. We have several functions. We need to create full screen UI, this one, right? So we can create different kind of textures. I'm not gonna see them in this series of videos. I'm just gonna use this one to create some text in the screen, right? And it needs, I think, a name. We're gonna call that UI. With this, we can create another object. Let message text, and it will be part the new UI text block, because we want to show text. So we have several functions again, but we're not going to use them at this point. So I'm going to create a text block because I need to show some text in the screen to know what is the current state we are. I can define to that object, this object, the message text. I can define some properties like the color. I'm gonna set it to white. The font size. I think that will be 24. Will be a good number. Not too big, but not too small. And if you remember when I was telling you about the scene 3D space, we have an exception here, because here we can handle the top left properties in pixels, right? So this will accept a pixel property. In this case, I just want to show the text at the 0 position, in the middle on the origin. So I'm gonna set that explicitly, and to the left it will be also to 0 position, right? The 3D objects change depending on the perspective we have in the camera, but the text won't. If I change the camera visibility to a different space, I can get rid of the 3D object that I render in the screen, but the text will always be there, always. So finally, when I have everything ready for the UI, I need to add that to the advanced texture here. So the advanced texture need to add control, the new object where we're going to put our text here, like this. With this setup, we can show any text in the screen. Let me show you an example. So we have a property here that is the text property, and we can set anything. Hello Babylon World. If I go to the level here, so we can now see text in the screen. But I as told you before, if I move the camera, I can move the 3D object there, but the screen will, the text will be always where I'm setting that in the position. But that's fine. What we want is just to show some text in the screen. If I want to hide the text, I just can change the text to be empty, and so on. So now that we have our text working, we can change that when I have our when we need the game, right? So when we need the game in the code, game init, so I'm gonna comment this at the moment, and I go to the game init here. So when I need the game, I can set a new text here, but I'm gonna say press space key to start, and that's it. That's how we can show the player that they can start the game and what is the key they need to press. Otherwise will be difficult unless they read mine. So this is our game state initially starting, and if I press the key to start, then the game starts. But when we change the state to playing, I need to get rid of that text. Then when I press that and we change that to playing, here, if the game is playing and it again, and when the game is starting and we change that to playing, I need to get rid of the text here. So I'm gonna set that to empty, and that's fine. And that will be what we want. So now I'm gonna try to change the text when we have a game over. So when we set the game over, message text, I'm gonna copy this here. So when we have a game over, I'm going to change the text, and I'm going to say something like game over. Now in a new line, I'm going to put I'm going to add a text, press space key to start again, right? So if we go to the browser, so if I start the game, cool, we don't have that text anymore. But if I have a game over, that doesn't change. See, game state is game over. No, I'm wrong. This is not here. This is the functions. When I lose the game here, that will be here, right here. Okay, again. Now if I lose, okay, there we have. If I am in game over, then I show the message in the screen that they can press the key, the space key again to start the game again. If I press, then we restart the game, and that's it. We want that. So the only thing pending now is just to add some score and to change the state to 1 when we break all the breaks. That's what we're going to do in the next video.